rope. I mean, how do we get so lucky every week? Because she graces us with her presence, Miss Sarah Frazier.
David Yontef, it's more like you grace me with your presence. This man is back in LA, y'all. He is out and about all the time. I tried to text him to go to hotspots. He's like, been there. Need a res 2 weeks out. Excuse me, Mr. Yontef. Can you make some time for your podcast buddy here? I mean, you are back in LA. You're looking gorgeous. The apartment looks fabulous. The light, is that natural light on you today?
Okay, listen, a couple of things. First of all, the apartment is coming along, but you hear this echo. This is because we've been here for all of 1 week and 1 day. And, we are putting the apartment together. There is an echo, guys. There's nothing I can do. I am living in a space with just a mattress on a view of the Hollywood sign.
Oh, it's
Love
gorgeous.
it. Gorgeous amenities, gorgeous pool, but it's literally an echo. And there's literally nothing I can do because there's nothing in this apartment. Speaking of hotspots, I got us into Mother Wolf, darling, and you did not want your 9:30 reservation, which I got. Do you know how lucky you are, darling, to be a member of the Behind the Velvet Rope podcast and even be allowed to walk in the door of Mother Wolf? We are lucky we're even allowed to breathe the air, but you did not want your Monday night at 9:30 reservation, which I got for us.
Who eats dinner at 9:30? I'm in bed. No way. People, I cannot even believe. Do you know how, 9:30 at night, if you're eating, what time are you going to bed? 2 a.m.?
Honey?
2 a.m. in years. I got a 2-year-old. I got a husband. I got a job. No.
Listen, honey.
Like tonight, wasn't it a Monday night or something? 9:30 a.m. No, p.m. No.
Okay. It was tonight. I don't prefer a 9:30 either. I like to be in bed by 8. However, Mother Wolf, darling, you rearrange your schedule. It's Mother Wolf, darling. So
Mother Wolf can suck it. I mean, don't they have another res because you're here, then you're back in New York. Let's make a reservation for when you're back.
I got some, honey. You can only make a reservation 1 week at a time. It's not like I'm coming back in 9 months. Let's pick a date. No, sweetie. It's each at 9 a.m. The reses are released for that next week. And if you don't make it, you're shit out of luck for that week. So
Lord,
you blew my Mother Wolf connection, which I was able to get for a Monday night at 9:30. Honey, they also have 10, 10:30, 11. 9:30 wasn't so bad. Like I actually did right by us, but that's okay.
Well, I appreciate you. I adore you. And if you want to take another hot date, please be my guest. I don't care. No.
Well, listen, maybe the only reason they gave Behind the Velvet Rope the 9:30 slot is because we predicted that Ariana was going to be asked to Dancing with the Stars.
Perhaps. Can you believe that? I think they ripped off from this show, don't you think?
Because yeah.
No, I mean, I do, right? I mean, the article is so speculative that Ariana is supposedly, there's absolutely no founded information, in talks with ABC Dancing with the Stars to appear. Literally a week, or maybe even days after we put out our podcast episode and you make this prediction. I mean, come on.
Honey, it wasn't days, it was 24 hours. The title of the episode said Ariana for the next Bachelorette, but in the conversation, I said, Bachelorettes are really hard. You're one of one. And if that's probably not going to happen for her. But Dancing with the Stars, it's a no-brainer. And I think 24 hours later, and someone even DM'd me and they're like, is this actually confirmed anywhere? Or is this just because you said it on your podcast that Page Six now wants to run this? And then everyone else picked it up. It's not confirmed. I checked sources. It's not confirmed. It might be in the works. I don't know. I think it's weird. 24 hours after we say it, it is all over the place. Are we now? I mean, does Ariana owe us 10%, Sarah?
Yes.
If this happens?
Yes, she does. But I don't think we're going to get it. And she's like, everybody on that show is talking nonstop, right? To every podcast they can find, except for Ariana, who paparazzi have caught up with at LAX airport. She won't comment on Raquel. I mean, she seems to be which I understand because this is basically all happened to her, but she doesn't seem to be revealing a lot. Do you think?
No, she's not revealing. I feel like Scandoval is revealing the second least, but he's talking, but she's really not talking. And it's kind of like,
that's true.
Look,
Scandoval.
I mean, you know how the game works, right? I mean, it doesn't matter if she says the word whatever it is, it's going to be picked up and it's going to be a headline of some sort. So I think she's really smart, right? To not fuel the fire. Like, I have to say, I feel like she is playing the game the way lots of people who come on this podcast should. And then they get their headlines and they're not happy. And then they call me and they're boohoo and I tell them to fuck off. It's like Ariana really seems to know how to play this game, right? What's one sentence succinct and could she say about Raquel that won't be the cover of every fucking magazine from here? And I'm sure her team is like, girl, when you sit down with People Magazine, there's going to be a $10,000 deposit into your account. Or when you show up at GMA or whatever it is, keep your damn mouth shut because the deposit will clear the account. And that she's going to give it exclusive to something like a People. It's not even going to be like a Page Six. No offense, Page Six. It'll be like a real magazine. She'll be on the cover. They're going to get her the cover of People. And it's going to be a whole article.
That's a good point. I think you're right. Or a big sit down, especially if she's doing Dancing with the Stars, because they usually, they always have the big announcement. I mean, what fantastic publicity for GMA, who I couldn't even tell you who are the hosts now after Amy Robach and her man left, whatever that guy, TJ Holmes. I mean, I don't even know who the hosts are anymore. So can you imagine the publicity for GMA if leading up to the announcement of the upcoming cast of Dancing with the Stars, they have an exclusive with Ariana? I mean, that's huge. Huge.
It's gonna be George Stephanopoulos and Robin Roberts. I gotta give shout outs to my fellow New Yorkers. But yeah, I think it's a really.
I do love Robin and I do love George. They're great. They're still there, huh? Okay, they probably get on your podcast.
Bring them on, girl. So she's playing it right. Speaking of revenge, I mean, do you see her the reunion looks, the revenge dress?
I could give you a whole rundown of best and worst dressed for that reunion.
Tell me.
Okay, well, worst dressed, first of all, Scandoval. Scandoval looks like a fucking character from a Clue board game now. I mean, the mustache, the slick back hair. I mean, who are you? Would you create, did someone murder somebody in the library and now we've all got to solve it? I mean, he's like at a murder mystery dinner party. That's how weird he looks. The second worst dress to me is Raquel. The dress is sloppy. It's not cute. It's not tailored. Girl, you're teeny as a button. You should have come to slay. I mean, you don't seem to have any regrets. Third worst dress to me is Schwartzy. Schwartzy I absolutely love because the attitude is like of complete no fucks. And so is his outfit. I mean, the weird Ked sneakers or whatever. I mean, the sneaker, I'm sure they're like Louis Vuitton, but they look so basic. The sneakers, the kind of half put together suit. It's so sloppy. Okay, those were my worst dressed. All right, here are my okay dressed. I do love La La.